What's up, y'all? I'm still out here about to fry these peppers. But I want to do a story time following after I was talking about the little Dawn dish soap stuff. But me and my older brother, we went through it. We had a good childhood. It's just, we were struggling but didn't know we were struggling type thing. So that's what made it good. So everything like hit the fan after we came from this little cul-de-sac. I'm talking my nose was turned up and I was smelling something that stunk. But when we got there, that was like the best house I lived in. Anyways, the lights was out. That was traumatic for both of us. And nowadays I notice the kids they can take off school or whatever the case may be. My mom was never for that take off school shit. We literally had to be like, our legs had to be broke. I mean, because it's just no comparison. Like, we went to school with a cold, with a flu, with everything, fever, everything. You just went to school. You had to. It didn't matter. You're cold, you're chilly, you know what I mean? And then she would try to hit us with, if you don't go to school on Friday, you can't go out on the weekend, but then switch it up. So now you don't went to school all week, waiting on your Friday. Like my dad said, always have something to look forward to. That I still take that into account. Not when it comes to mom. She switches right on up. Next thing you know, I can't even look forward to my weekend because I gotta stay home and watch my own kid now at that point. Seriously. I used to watch my siblings and then it's like I had my own child. By the time I had my own child, I was like, oh, okay, cool. Like, I'm gonna go out and stuff like that. My mom would be like, you're not going anywhere without your son. I'd be like, all right, I'm taking my son with me. You're not going anywhere with your son. Like, what? Like, what do you mean I'm not going anywhere with my son? I went to school all week. And I would go to school purposely. I'd have a nasty, stuffy nose, go to school, and don't even think about going to the nurse's office because even when they did have a car, she wasn't picking you up. Does she have a fever? Do I need to take her? No, you don't. When she gets home, she can take some Tylenol. Well, the worst thing ever. So the nurse was out of the question. I'd be telling my kids, oh, if you don't feel good, honey, just go to the nurse's office, blah, blah, blah. My one daughter was running over to the nurse's office all the time. Nothing was even wrong with her. That was Abby. And then, the nurse was out of the question for my mom and dad. The nurse was out of the question. It's like if you went to the nurse, you would be in trouble when you got home type stuff. Like, I had to stop my schedule to pick you up. Ain't a damn thing wrong with you. So I don't even remember going to the nurse's office. If I did, I don't even think I went my whole high school year. I think one time I went, and that was because I had really bad cramps, and my dad picked me up. That was the only time, maybe twice. And then in elementary school, I threw up. Like, it's only something severe, like I'm throwing up. My son comes home, he's like, Mom, there's no more DoorDash after school. Like, what? You better sit down and eat that cafeteria food. He was all tore up. They're about to start taking our phones. Remember, Bob? What happened? When Bob was like, Mom, they're about to start taking the phones. I was like, what do you mean they're about to start taking? They're about to start taking our phones. No, I'm serious.
He's upset because in study hall he likes to listen to music.
He's like, I'm going to get an MP3 player and get some headphones. I said, do you guys have the hoodie rule? You can't have headphones. People are going to be walking around with their little Bluetooths in and whatnot. Mom, they took away the DoorDash. We can't leave during lunch. If my school was allowing us to leave during lunch, they wouldn't have any 12th graders there. I'm telling you. They wouldn't have any 12th or 11th graders there if they were allowing Hatboro Horsham school to leave school. They had a damn security guard right at that door when you tried to sneak out. It was so bad that we would sneak out the back door of the math wing because the front door, you're getting caught. And then to top it off, it's like the back door, then they started putting like a little security, a little disciplined person back there because all the kids would sneak out. So your last resort was you better pray and hope that you got gym for 8th period and you pick hiking and you just never hike back. So that's how that went over there. Now, these kids out here, I don't know what the hell they be doing, but they be on some other stuff out here. My daughter came home, she told me we're going to start learning about drugs and alcohol, something that she's an expert at. It sounds crazy. I told her don't say that out loud, please.
Yes, God, please.
She was like, well, I'm not referring to you, Mom. Mind you, like I said, I was on drugs like 20 years, damn near, it seems like. I'm not referring to you, Mom. I'm going to just refer to Daddy, but I'm just saying, like, I know a lot about it, so, you know, whatever they try to say is not true. Because they're going to try to, like, you know, make it seem like everything's not too bad, but it is bad. You know? I'm like, yeah. Are you doing the DARE program? She was like, what's that? So, I don't think they do that anymore. That honestly made people curious about drugs, I think, in growing up, because they come in with this old-ass evidence thing, and they bring the dog, which you think is cute at the time, not explaining what the dog's real job is. This is my little buddy. Buddy comes with me all the time, not saying any attacks the bad guys. They don't tell you that they're really just smelling people out. But that's really what Buddy's job was. Buddy's job was to smell people out. These chili rellenos, like, take time to make. I don't mind it, but I'm hungry. And so is my mom. She's banking on my little peppers. Now, these little 2 peppers down here is my babies. Because they come in, they smell like two little cats. They be smelling, and then they look around to see if something's made. But like I said, I did this to myself, though. I honestly did this to myself because I used to always cook. I like cooking. I taught myself how to cook, too, by the way. My mom says I never wanted to spend time with her in the kitchen. I was scared half the time. I was, too. I didn't know if I was going to get yelled at or not. So I would just stay home and stay in the living room. She said I was chasing some boy. Well, at the time, it didn't matter because Mom was going out anyways, too. Don't let her fool you. She had her cousin's weekend. My mom and dad never really fought. They just fought about, at least in front of us, they would just fight about, well, we would overhear it, bills. And my mom would always be like, you can stay home with the kids, like they're co-parenting or something. They were married. They still are married. Mom had a full-blown breakdown on Dad's birthday. It was cute, though. All the old heads started breaking down over everything. But it was sweet. But they never really fought. Now, here comes everybody with their complaint. You might as well do a petition. Here comes my son. You saw him with Big Daddy and Yaya. Yeah. I don't know what's up with her. Something's wrong with her, Mom. I don't know what's wrong with her, Daniel. Something's wrong with her. Like, I'm telling you right now, I don't know why she's acting like this. She's always acted like this ever since I've known her. I don't know what version you got, but you got something else. Here comes my oldest daughter. Yaya's in a bad mood. I go to speak to my mom. She just has a heavy tone on her voice. And I'm like, Mom, what's going on? Ari pissed me off. And I'm like, okay, so she just took a high tone. And my youngest daughter, she doesn't care. She gets right in the house and be, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, can you shut up? Like, you're going to get me in trouble. Now she's going to chew my head off because you're over here screaming what's wrong with her. And then you want me to defend you. But at the same time, like, little woman, sit down and stay in your place. I'm not trying to fight with my mom. Starts a fight. Can't say nothing in the hallway. Next thing you know, she'll overhear you saying something, and it's not even about her or something, or it might be about her. I don't. I lower my voice. Because as soon as she hears something, she's coming in your room. Whether you want to see her or not, she's coming in the freaking room. and that's gonna just be the end of it. And it's not a pretty sight, because then she starts digging all the way back into your past about some dumb shit that really doesn't even matter. Now I'm gonna see if I want to do flour on top, like an egg yolk. I want to do flour on top because I don't want to do dip back, because that's like kind of like messing me up. Now let me see if this is ready. Where's a little bit of flour? Yep, it's ready. So we're gonna put one in. We're gonna let him marinate and see how he turns out. He's a double dipped. He's a triple dipper. I love when the egg yolk's like this. Flour them up. Flour them up. Bring the flame back. Flour them up. Now the pain, I mean, this whole recipe's a pain, but it takes time for good food. The messed up thing is I have no damn sauce. So these guys just need to be yolked and then dipped again. So I'm gonna put a little more flour on them so it picks up the yolk. I used to save like my egg batter because it's like so fluffy. It's like almost like foam. And dip them again. Put some flour on them. Keep it on low so you don't burn your damn pepper up. My mom's like, they look like little mice. I can see where she's going with it. She's always got to refer something back to a little mouse or something. I usually do a egg for a pepper. But you could do an egg and a half for a pepper. I mean, an egg and a half for like say you got 6 peppers. I would just do probably 5, maybe, if that. So you keep it on the low because you don't want it to get all crazy. Rice that I can eat with this too, so my mom's probably gonna eat some rice. I don't know. She'd be eating it, then she don't. She's getting all weird on me. Now a lot of people just do the yolk on the pepper, but I don't like to just do yolk on the pepper. Like as a top coat, I like to fry it. That could easily be my other side coming out, as people would say. Because I personally don't like to do that. I personally like to, like I said, have it fried like a little piece of chicken. Otherwise, you can do that. I just prefer not to. So, like, some people will do it like this. I'll do my big pepper like this. It's just yolk on the front. It's no back and forth with the with the flour, so it's just all yolk on the front. It's a yolk batter. Ooh! See, this bad boy, see, that's why I don't do that. You see what happened just now? Got so carried away with itself that the freaking stem came off. Now I gotta put them in here all retarded. Gotta touch it and everything. So I'll do my big boy like that. See how he turns out. Because I don't like to do it like that because the skin comes off. So, and then you just let them crisp up. Get a little golden brown. Sometimes I throw some like butter in my oil so it like doesn't look like charcoal. But if you're using fresh oil, it doesn't matter. But I don't even think they have butter on here. I think they have. I think I used the last little butter with the rice. So, but yeah, and there you have it.